Hey everyone, and welcome to the Inner Self and Inner World Outlook for the 16th to the 22nd of March of 2025. As always with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you'd like a personalized read, my link will be in the description below for my Facebook page. So what I'm getting from our inner worlds and our inner selves is our inner demon is going through a lot of animosity, a lot of angst, a lot of bitterness, a lot of resentment due to insecurities within finances and home life, and feeling uncomfortable in family situations and romantic dynamics. It could also be a lot of confusion and dazed actions due to not knowing what to do and not having the options available that we want to do. The inner cynic, which differs from the inner critic, the inner cynic says that nothing that we do really matters and nothing that we say really matters long term, but what we say and do matters so much that it's not even worth it if we were to do something different or say something different, kind of a deal. There's a lot of inner gamblers going on and taking a lot of risks and a lot of bets going on. A lot of, I bet you can't do this, I bet you won't say that, I bet you won't do this, I bet you will do that. And apparently $5 still means something to a few of us. Escaping through humor. So our inner humor person, our inner comic relief, is saying it's best to take it slow, best to stay on ease. I'm not saying go to easy street or take the easy way, but find what makes you comfortable, do what makes it seem natural, do what comes naturally to you. It's human nature to do certain things, and it's animalistic nature to do other things. So using discernment and helping yourself stay slow and steady will help you win that race that you're trying to rush. Don't rush anything, especially with like Russian, Scandinavian, and Slovakian backgrounds. Nordic gods and Nordics are very prominent within your surrounding areas, and your inner faith feels like it's going to be restored this coming week as well, from the 16th to the 22nd, mainly due to a lot of hope and resilience in yourself, a lot of self-affirmations, a lot of mantras. Meditation and dream work can be very helpful. Being able to understand what's going on will help the inner critic within you. You are your own worst critic, and you're very critical about yourself and your work. And if it's not just so, and then you can feel like you're going to get fired, or you're going to get laid off, or you're going to get demoted or dishonorably discharged. Veterans and veterans' rights stick out for this week. Disabled veterans, disabled people, pregnant women. Priority seating on buses is going to be very prominent this week as well. So be sure to allow elders to take the priority. Respecting your elders doesn't necessarily mean obeying them blindly and doing what they say. So your inner elder wants you to know that just because they say something or just because you say something doesn't make it true, doesn't make it real, doesn't mean that it has to happen, and doesn't mean that it will happen the way you want it to. Putting it out there is better than leaving it alone. Your inner tiger or your inner tigress is saying that there's a lot of fierce, independent nature within yourself. You can allow yourself to be controlled by your anger, or you can allow yourself to control that anger. The choice is yours, whether you become the puppeteer or the puppet master at this point. And being able to better grasp that idea will help your inner critic and your inner cynic both come to a deeper understanding. There's a conflict of moral codes and justices within yourself. Your inner child wants peace and comfort, and your inner teen wants justice and revenge, and they can't have it both ways. So you need to mediate yourself and be able to better understand yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself that you can't forgive yourself for things that didn't matter then and didn't matter now, or did matter then but don't matter anymore. So being able to overcome those challenges, think from like an inner dualist perspective. Your inner dualist wants you to know that there's a lot of ways that this can go. It's both and scenario. It's not a yes or no. It's a yes and no scenario. It can be both at this point, even when it seems like it can't be. So being aware of points when it seriously cannot be both, and when it can, it just takes a while to think. Take some time to pause and reflect. Take about 5 minutes or 5 days or whatever to figure it out. Especially between the hours of 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. There's a lot of fives going on. Life path fives. Fifth house, which deals with like child pleasures and child affairs and early childhood up to like from 3rd to 5th grade. So working on your healing from elementary school age can be beneficial, especially when you're having like dreams of your like 3rd to 5th grade teacher, or your 3rd to 5th grade class, or a game you haven't played since 3rd to 5th grade. And it's going to help you immensely. 35 years old sticks out, or 35 sticks out. It could mean many different things. But that's what I'm getting for Inner Self and Inner World read for 16th through the 22nd of March of 2025. So as with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And any personalized reads can be found in the link below. Thanks and have a great day.